Wind, water, sun, energy for the long run. Our project on renewable energy.
Fossil fuels have been used since 1000 BC, but they did not become the main energy source until the Industrial Revolution started in the 1800s.
The Industrial Revolution was when people started to shift from producing goods in their homes or small shops to manufacturing in factories. This caused many people to move to big cities, and the amount of fossil fuels being used skyrocketed.
By 1961, coal was the most frequently used fuel to generate electricity in the United States. Now, 86% of the energy used in the U.S. came from fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum, and natural gas. Ever since fossil fuels started being used prominently, they have been releasing carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This is leading to climate change.
Our presidential candidates need to address this topic soon because our planet is suffering the consequences.
Globally, we need to reduce our use of fossil fuels and switch to renewable energy. If we do not do this soon, then our planet can have impacts that last forever.
You know, and I know, that the scientific community has been very clear. And that is that if we do not act boldly and aggressively to transform our global energy system away from fossil fuel within the next few years, a very short period of time, there will be irreparable harm done to our planet.
Fossil fuels being used today are oil, natural gas, and coal. About 86% of energy in the United States of America is fossil fuels, and that is something we need to change. If there are no steps taken soon, there will be more rising sea levels, more floods, more drought, and more extreme weather disturbances. Climate change has become more and more of an issue over the years. Fossil fuels, while polluting the earth, are not reusable and take millions of years to form. This is why we should switch to renewables. Political figures, citizens, and even young people like teens are beginning to fight for our planet to prevent detrimental consequences that could occur.
Never in our history have the interests of all Americans been so united in a single issue: climate change.
One example of activists fighting to resist climate change is the Green New Deal. The Green New Deal is a national mobilization to not only address climate change, but to also remake the economy. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is the main governmental figure backing the Green New Deal, and she says,
"We should do it because we are a country founded on ideals of a culture that is innovative, that cares for our brothers and sisters across this country. We should do it because we are an example to the world. That is why we should do it. And we need to save ourselves, and we can save the rest of the world with us."
Representative Ocasio-Cortez proves a good point. If we lead the way on renewable energy, we can pull other countries along with us. This will lead to an environmentally healthy lifestyle across the planet.
Another view is that we should keep using fossil fuels such as oil, coal, and natural gases because if we stop, then more than 1 million people will go out of work.
A lot of this is in people's blood. It's part of their culture, it's part of their heritage, it's got a long history. So it's hard for a lot of people to just say, okay, let's move on, especially when for so many decades it has provided a good living. Miners do make pretty good money, especially for places that are away from these big metro areas.
This quote shows that many people rely on their jobs in the fossil fuel business to make a living. Their grandparents and parents, and now they, have been in this business and they are not ready to move on from it. Also, many CEOs of coal and oil companies like ExxonMobil, BP, and Archcoal do not want to give up their business and profits in order to prevent climate change.
In conclusion, the overuse of fossil fuels can make scary impacts on our planet.
Sea levels and air temperatures are rising, and it is all because of our actions.
There are many pros to using fossil fuels, but also many reasons why renewable and clean energy is the energy of our future.